believe it or not, Trump's blanket pardon of all of the January 6th domestic terrorists might actually help one of them beat a charge having to do with children. Watch this.
Hey, did you know Trump's blanket pardon of 1,500 January 6th insurrectionists might allow a pedophile to escape justice for child pornography charges? Yep, it's true. So we all know that Donald Trump was best friends for 15 years with the most notorious child predator of all time. And we also know that Trump has no respect for the law, as we saw when he issued clemency and pardons for everyone involved in his January 6th, 2021 riot. But did you know that Trump's blanket pardons could actually help a pedophile escape justice? Well, meet 37-year-old David Paul Daniel, who just 2 weeks before Trump returned to the White House, pleaded guilty to assaulting, resisting, or impeding officers, a felony. He was supposed to be sentenced on May 5th, 2025, but like all the other violent attackers that day, he escaped justice because Trump decided to ignore our laws. But in an unexpected twist, David is also arguing that he should escape charges for producing and possessing child pornography, because these images were discovered when David's smartphone and laptop were seized during the investigation into his January 6th arrest. As you can see here, David is asking a judge to either dismiss the case outright or suppress all evidence the government found. As his motion reads, the charges here are unrelated to the January 6th case. Mr. Daniel does not argue that the pardon directly reaches the case. Rather, the pardon requires dismissal because this case is entirely based on evidence that was seized pursuant to search warrants obtained exclusively in the furtherance of that now pardoned January 6th case. What his motion is basically saying is, sure, I'm a pedophile who possessed these images, but since Daddy Trump says I'm free, you can't use anything you found while searching my devices. And just like that, Trump becomes best friends with another scumbag who preys on children.
Shocker that there was a pedophile in that group, huh? I'll bet he's not the only one. Now we're going to see if that's an argument that can be made. Yeah, I committed another crime, but you gathered evidence of that crime while investigating this crime for which I have been pardoned for. So now that I've been pardoned, this crime and everything with it goes bye-bye, including the evidence you seized when you were investigating me for that crime, even though the evidence is of a completely different crime. Is our judicial system going to let that argument stand? Who the hell knows? I don't know if there's any kind of precedence. The legal TikTokers on here that I'm mutuals with, they can answer that question far better than I can. The legal dads, the hawks, the barristers, all of them. It seems like it's a different crime to me. You should be able to pursue it, but here we are. A pedophile, domestic terrorist Trump supporter is trying to get out of his pedophile case because he was pardoned by the president for another case. What a fucking shit show.